Welcome to second part of chapter 5. Now that we finally regrouped with our team and receive information from Helena, we are heading out to the next meeting point and leaving the satellite city behind us. Dark passage. The rogue erased their traces and moves to the next safe haven. Hacking battle? Damn it, why do I have to enter level 2 again? We must clear out passengers' data from the train system before we leave. Sorry for the trouble, Krolik. Ah, I got it. I got it, Commander. Ah, those defense systems for the train is so weak. And there's a bug here too. Hey, watch this.
与永恒的国度告别，祈求降临。
前方即将到达 W20700023进化区，本站预计停留20分钟。车体检修工作与物资补充工作将同时开始。当前车外坍塌辐射浓度为 0.93伏必安，建议15分钟以下的无防护暴露。
We are now approaching Purification Zone W2070-0023. We will stop here for 20 minutes as the train undergoes maintenance and resupply. Collapse radiation level outside is 0.93 Vabrians. We recommend keeping unprotected exposure time below 50 minutes.
如果您需要离开车厢休息， 请注意在15分钟内返回车厢。设置在车厢两侧出入口，用于清除坍塌辐射的喷淋设备已经启用。请在返回时保证在该区域3分钟以上的停留时间。
If you wish to leave your coach, we recommend returning to your seat within 50 minutes. The collapse radiation particle cleansing sprinkles on both sides of the train have been activated. Please ensure you spend 3 minutes within them when returning.
身份使用信息已经清除完成了哟，指挥官。
I have finished clearing the ID data, Commander.
准备下车。克罗利克，带好箱子。
Prepare to disembark. Krolik, got the box?
哦。
Got it.
但会不会太谨慎了点呀？
Don't you think you're being a bit too cautious?
什么
What?
人家是说清除信息的事情。电子识别卡不是指挥官以前的熟人给的吗？听起来应该可以直接使用的。
I'm talking about clearing the information. The old friend of yours gave you that electronic ID card, right? Doesn't that mean you can use it directly?
以防万一。
Just in case.
哦。
Okay. The train starts decelerating as it approaches the Intercontinental Railway station next to the Grey Wall Railway. I refrain from saying more, and Krolik is also unusually silent. The air is somber and heavy among us. Parfna stands and leans forward against the back of her chair. She reaches out and gives Krolik a poke.
要离开了哟，克罗利克。
You're leaving, Krolik?
我听到了。
I hear it your first time.
带好箱子，克罗利克。
Make sure you have got the box, Kroliku.
你烦不烦啊？
Don't you know you're being a massive pain in the ass?
人家就是想问问嘛。明明之前这么想去找猫儿，可现在就这么走了，会不会有点不甘心？
I just wanted to ask you something. You were so eager to find Miss Kitty Ears, but now you are living with just that, and don't you feel just a little unfulfilled?
我没找她。
I wasn't looking for her.
猫儿，
Oh, Kitty Ears?
咫尺遥远的边际。
Racing toward the distant horizon. She's very also, she smiles, so she's saying like something compelling.
我有什么想去不敢说的？那家伙要是想来找我，早就找我了。这么久还不出现，肯定是躲住我。
Huh? What makes think I'm afraid to talk about it? If she wanted to find me, she have done it long ago. The fact that she hasn't shown up in so long means she must be hiding from me.
那我还找她干什么？
In that case, why should I go look for her?
克罗利克，你要找谁？猫儿。等等，你要找的人，佩里提亚。
Krolik, what are you looking for? Wait a minute. Is the person you're looking for Peritia?
你怎么还记得？
Why do you still remember her?
独一的界碑，深深树立。
Solitary landmark, deeply rooted and firm.
你记不记得跟我有什么关系啊？不，你果然还留着记录吧？
What the heck does your remembering have to do with me? And why do you have even a recording of it?
哦，记录是什么？
Oh, a recording? What is it?
列车已经到达 W20700023进化区。
The train has arrived at Purification Zone W20700023.
问什么问？下车！
Stop asking questions. Get off the train. Anomalous conductor. The particle which comprise reality traced through the abnormal conductor.
指挥官，
Commander! Oh my god, we are back at Elmo.
指挥官，通讯里您说没事，可您没事吧？您真的没事吧？
Mayling, please chill. All good. Commander, you said over the transmission you were okay. But are you okay? Are you really okay?
没事。
I'm fine.
真的，
Really?
真的哟！刚才人家已经帮指挥官检查过了。
Yes, really. I give the commander a good-looking checkup now.
没事就好，指挥官，您没事就好。
Glad you're alright, Commander. As long as you're okay.
也不用这么担心吧，美玲。
You don't have to get that worried, Mayling.
如果你当时跟我们一起去救海伦娜，美玲现在可真要担心你。
Mayling would really have had something to worry about if you have got with us to rescue Helena back then.
是，这不是有闪电队长在吗？现在大家都回来了。
Yeah. But Groza was there, wasn't she? No, everyone's returned.
说起来，队长，
Speaking of which, leader. Groza stops what she's doing and turns to look at Kalin.
队长，对不起，
I'm sorry, leader.
因为
And that's because?
之前人家和指挥官保证说要保护队长，可最后队长还是没有被人家保护到嘛。
I promised the commander that I would protect you, but in the end I wasn't able to do it.
队长，对不起。
So I'm sorry, leader. Groza double-checked the data on her screen. After switching over to autopilot, she walks up to Kalin.
不用道歉， 这不是你的问题，科尔夫。
There's no need to apologize. It wasn't your fault, Kalvna.
队长没事就好啦。哦，对了，你踏图谱备份数据，人家要好好带回来哟，队长。
Well, as long as you're okay, leader. Oh, right. The remolding patterns. I made sure to bring back the backup data, leader.
辛苦了。
Thanks for your hard work.
美玲，你太图谱装载设备就拜托了。
Mayling, I will let you adjust the carrier device for the remolding pattern.
人家和美玲一起去。
I will go with Mayling.
我去就好。科尔夫，你去休息一下。
I will be fine by myself. Don't you need to take a break, Kalvna?
美玲这是在关心人家吗？有点开心哟。不过人家是人形啦，不用休息也没问题，还能帮帮你。
Oh, Mayling, are you worried about me? It makes me feel kinda happy. I'm a doll though, so I don't need to rest. In fact, I can help you out.
帮我？
Help me?
是的呀，如果有人家能做的，能不能教教人家啊，美玲？这样你也不用每天都通宵了哟。
Yep. If there's anything I can do, could you teach me, Mayling? That way, you won't need to pull all-nighters every day.
科尔夫，是不是有点感动呀？人家的怀抱可以借给你哟。
Don't you feel a little moved? I could let my caring embrace out to you. Okay, Kalvna. I understand you was a little bit over-friendly and annoying. Right now you are kinda cute with this, but still.
科尔夫。
At least you make Mayling happy.
哇，这么夸张的吗？没事，美玲，那我们就去工作吧。
Oh, really? There, Mayling. Let's go for a walk now.
指挥官，没问题吧？
This is okay. Right, Commander?
啊，有你的帮忙，美玲的压力也能小一些。
Yeah. With your help, there won't be so much pressure on Mayling.
也麻烦你了，科尔夫。等帮美玲调试完成后，去看看海伦娜。她在之前出现了异常状态，回来后就一直在睡觉。等她醒过来，需要你再帮她做一下全面检测。
Also, I will have to trouble you to go check on Helena once you have finished helping Mayling with her adjustments. Something unusual seems to have happened to her earlier. Because she's been asleep ever since she came back, I need you to run a full scan on her once she wakes up.
没问题。
No problem.
指挥官，你又给科尔夫加工作。
Commander, you gave Kalvna more work again.
啊？
只有科尔夫会关心我，您就只会给我加工作，给帮我的科尔夫加工作，还会偷我的米酒。哼，科尔夫，我们走。
Oh no, oh my gosh. Kalvna's mastermind plan was just to bring Mayling to her side and make angry at the commander. Kalvna is the only one who cares about me. All you do is give me extra work, give extra work to Kalvna when she helps me out, and steals my rice wine. Let's go, Kalvna.
是我的问题？
Wait, this is my fault?
反正从我来基地车就没见过美玲按时睡觉。
I mean, I have never seen Mayling sleep on time ever since I came to the MBV.
对不起。
Sorry.
这句话应该对美玲说。美玲之前很担心你。
You should be telling Mayling then. She was really worried about you just now.
你也是啊，队长。库尔夫之前也很担心你。
You too, leader. Kalvna was worried about you too.
算了， 我去休息了，有事叫我。指挥官，队长。
Forget it. I'm going to rest now. Let me think if anything comes up, Commander, Leader.
好。
All right.
停滞的雨水浸润土地。
Stagnating rainwater, soaking the land.
纳美西斯说他对占卜有了新的想法，想试一试，他也去休息了。哼，你能有什么新想法？什么时候能直接用上再说吧。
Namzin says she... Yeah? Yeah, I've got new ideas about fortune telling and want to try them out. She's going to get some rest too. Yeah, you can save your new ideas for when they can be used.
漂泊的晨星，碎落，短暂的安宁。
Lifting morning stars, shatters and falls, a momentary pace.
哼，你不服？不服，我们现在就去打一场2级平层剑。
Wait, you're not happy with that? Then let's settle this with a duel. See you in level 2. I watch as the two of them leave the operating room, bickering with each other all the while. I then look back at Groza, who has not moved from the spot.
所以，闪电，出什么事了？
So what happened, Groza?
与此前战斗相关的内容，我的想法已经陈述完毕。
I have already told you my thoughts about the previous battle.
不是这个。
That's not what I mean.
就是感觉你和之前有点不一样，但我也不知道哪里不一样。我想，干脆问问你比较好。
It's more like, it feels as though you are a bit different from before, but I'm not exactly sure how. So I thought, why not ask you directly?
我的素体运转一切正常。
My body's functioning normally?
不是，闪电。
Not that, Groza.
感觉你有点像几年前我重新遇到的那个你了。这次更换素体，真没有什么不一样的地方。
Feels like you're a bit like your old self from several years ago, when I met you again. Are you sure there was nothing different about your body changing this time?
是加密信息，指挥官。
Incoming encrypted message, Commander.
是什么？
What is it?
遇到麻烦，更改界面地点，新坐标位置。
We have run into troubles, so we will be changing the meeting place to that one coordinate.
手握锋芒，点燃黎明。有没有看到类似的字？
Was there anything like light the down, shining ancient hand in there?
信息最上方有一行乱码，乱码中这几个字都有出现。
There was a line of garbage code in the top of the line of the message, and those words showed up on it.
没有别的信息。
Was there anything else?
以上就是全部内容。
That's all of it.
呼叫格林。
Call Kalin. Groza has Kalin via their encrypted channel. The call tone goes on for quite a while.
无人接听，通讯失败。
Nobody answering. The transmission didn't get through.
新坐标位置。
Where are those coordinates?
黄区，距离我们有一段距离。
You cannot tell me there's any way that they spell those coordinates out in Chinese. I definitely cannot hear this. In the yellow zone, some distance away from us.
导入分析环境情报。
Bring up the environmental analysis.
环境情报调用完毕，调整为新坐标地点，主体地形平原，不存在明显的高低起伏，附近5000米范围内不存在坍塌风暴活动记录，不存在异常深海种类， 存在面积表现为3万平方米的工厂残骸，坍塌辐射浓度预估为4.21伏必安。
Environment analysis loaded. The location corresponding to that coordinate is primarily flat land with no obvious variations in height or depth. No collapse storm activity has been detected within a 5-kilometer radius. No unusual alien types logged. Surface structures primarily consist of 30,000 quadrat meters of factory units, and surface collapse radiation level is estimated at 4.21 vibrants. I think that's pretty a lot.
异常数据
Any unusual data?
没有发现。
None found.
手握锋芒，点燃黎明。指挥官，这是格林娜给你的暗号。
Was light the dawn, shining edge in hand? A code word that Helena gave you, Commander?
几年过去，格林娜也改变了不少。
Helena has changed a lot over the past few years too.
之前在车站，莱娜把这个暗号给我之前，我和她确认过，见面地点还是基辅。在这么短的时间之内就要更换见面地点。
When Helena gave me this code word at the train station earlier, I confirmed with her that we're still meeting in Kiev. Why would she change the meeting location in such a short space of time?
按照你之前通讯中的简单描述，格林娜面对的局面也比我们之前预期的要复杂。在短时间内遇到了不得不更换见面地点的行为，这种可能也确实存在。
According to your brief description of the situation over the transmission earlier, it seems Kalina's situation is more complicated than we anticipated. There's the possibility that she might have to change meeting location on short notice.
更改目的地坐标，闪电。
Change your destination coordinates, Groza.
了解。
Understood. Groza changes the destination coordinates to that one and keeps monitoring the Elmo's operational at the main terminal. She's changing the subject. That much is obvious. After much hesitation, I decide that we need to have this talk.
闪电，之前的事情，如果有什么我能帮上忙的
And Groza, about what happened earlier, if there's anything I can help with.
指挥官，
Commander,
指挥官，再次相遇时发生的事，指挥官还记得吗？
Commander, do you remember what happened when we meet again?
记得，我是在一片废墟里看到了你。
Yes, I saw you in a patch of ruins. Puzzled by her reason for bringing this up, I searched my memories while also carefully observing her expression.
可能是因为遭到攻击，当时你的素体情况不太好，不过周围环境也不好。我只能从现场情况判断出，你在此之前曾经遭到攻击。
Perhaps it was because you were attacked, but your body was in poor shape. Still, the surrounding environment was pretty bad, and I simply concluded that you were attacked before that.
什么类型的攻击？
What kind of attack was it?
当时附近有坍塌风暴，现场只残留了一些人形素体和弹药，战斗痕迹基本已经消失了。战斗类型和战斗双方所属都无法判断。
There was a collapsed stone nearby, and there were only some doll's frame and armor left. Any sign of battle were gone, so I couldn't tell what kind of battle it was, or who the combatants were.
不过好在回来换了素体之后就没什么问题了。怎么，久违的素体更换，想起了以前的事情，回忆起什么曾经忘掉的宝藏埋藏地，那可真是帮大忙了。
But fortunately, everything was okay after you changed to your new body. Why? What happened? You haven't changed your body in a long time. So did doing so bring back the location of some forgotten treasure trove? That would help a lot.
指挥官，以前的事情，在我目前的心智中，几乎没有留下记录。
Commander, there are almost no records of what happened in the past in my neural cloud.
是啊，当你来了之后，不是又有了很多新的事情被你记录下来？幸亏以前的记录消失了，不然等到存储空间不够的时候，还要发愁删掉哪些，不是吗？
Yeah, but ever since you came along, haven't you recorded many new things? In a way, it's a good thing that you lost your previous memory records, right? Because otherwise, you would have to worry about what to delete once you run out of internal space, no? I don't like this, yeah.
指挥官，
Commander? Groza, please tell us what's happening.
怎么？
Yes? Groza is suddenly very somber. I'm not quite sure where this is going. I fuss with my collar and cuffs unconsciously, then straighten up and meet her gaze.
现在和以前发生了什么，我也不清楚。但是
I'm not sure about what happened now and in the past. However, she looks at me with great solemnity, as if she has come to an important decision.
如果我能够确认，你会比所有人都更了解。
If I can verify them, you of all people will know best. Huh?
了解我身上究竟发生了什么事情。
About what exactly happened to me. She shifts her gaze over to the full-height window to the side. Her expression hasn't changed, but I perceive a faint phase of perplexity from her. Doubt, dread, even inexplicable fear. Something must have happened to Groza. I'm certain of it. But should I keep questioning her about this? Questioning a Groza who is plagued by doubt, fear, and even dread? I...
好，但我有一个条件。
Alright. But I have one condition.
一旦你能够确认，那么我需要第一个知道。
Once you can confirm those events, I need to be the first who know about them.
会的，指挥官。
You will, Commander? Following Groza's gaze, I also look outside the window. Without any urban light pollution, the moon and the stars should be clearly visible in the night sky. But from my angle, the night sky is pretty empty.
还有件事，我想问问你。
There's also something else I want to ask you.
什么？
What?
纳美西斯说啊，当然是通过克罗利科转述。他说，那个看起来像6分仪的人形，携带有类似便携存储体的装置，但使用方式不太一样。另外，那个特殊的人形似乎还有一个与表面看起来完全不同的形态。
Nemesis said, as translated by Krolik of course, that the doll that looked like Sextant was carrying some kind of storage device, but she didn't use it in the same way. Also, that special doll seemed to have an alternative form.
我的心智备份里没有救出海伦娜之后的记录。
My neural cloud backup doesn't contain any records of what happened after rescuing Helena. Keeping her eyes fixed on the night sky outside the window, Groza repeats what she said in our last conversation over the comms. I walk close to her. Eventually, she looked away from the window. But instead of meeting my gaze, she stares past me at something vaguely behind me.
是的，我知道。我只是想，如果吉拉尔集团也持有类似便携存储体的装置，看起来像6分仪的人形，可能会具有威力更大的攻击手段。不过，既然你已经不记得了。
Yes, I know. I was just thinking. If the Gerard's group used portable memory storage device, like that too, then the doll that looks like Sextant might have more powerful attacks methods. But since you don't remember...
以后对上这些人形，我们绕着走就是了。
We will just go around those dolls when we encounter them next time.
海伦娜可能和这些人形有关，不太可能回避所有与他们的战斗。
Helena might have something to do with those dolls, so it might not be possible to avoid all combat with them.
我们还能跑，不是？
But we can still flee, right?
依据现有信息，我只能推测，这些人形可能和我们使用了同一技术。
Given our present information, all I can conclude is that those dolls might be using the same technology as us.
虽然不清楚使用方式及效果是否一致，但在美玲对拟态图谱进行调试和纠正之后，再次对上这些人形，我们应该还不至于直接就跑。
Although I'm not sure of the way they used it or whether its effects are the same as ours, we should not have to flee on sight if we encounter those dolls. Again, after mailing the bug and correct the remolding them.
那就好。
That's good.
如果这些人形还有与表面看起来完全不同的形态，指挥官，有没有影像记录？
If those dolls have a completely different form, Commander, do you have any video records of this?
克罗利科已经提交了行动报告，档案编号20740533S，时间段0320前后。
Crowley submitted the mission report. The file serial number is 20740533S, and the relevant timestamp is around 3 hours 20 minutes.
闪电，
Groza?
看起来是一种这类人形特有的新技术，能在短期内大幅提升战斗力。两种不同形态同时存在于一个素体中，可能会对素体造成相当程度的负担。
Looks like a new technology that's unique to dolls like this. It greatly improves the combat strength in the short terms. Having two different forms of the same body might cause quite a bit of strain on it.
但这份报告对以后的对敌战术制定很有帮助，辛苦克罗利科了。
However, this report will help a lot in counterattacking the enemy tactics. Rorik did well. And I'm so worried about Groza right now.
克罗利科也和刚来基地车的时候不一样了。啊，对了，库尔福说他们在 ODE01里遇到了佩里提亚。佩里提亚这个名字，你还记得吗？
Rorik is different from when she just arrived at the MBB too. Oh yes, Kaufman said that they meet Peritia in OD01. Do you remember the name Peritia, right?
记得。
I do.
据说他们能和我会合，多亏是有佩里提亚帮助。如果哪一天能见到佩里提亚，我们可能要好好谢谢他拯救了我们的财政。克罗利科他们也不用在相当长的一段时间里只能用傀儡的素体了。
Apparently they managed to meet up with me because of Peritia's help. If we get to meet her someday, we might have to thank her for saving our finances and keep Krolik and the others from having to use spare bodies for a long time.
如果能见到佩里提亚，指挥官，可能你需要担心整个基地车。
If she does get to meet Peritia, you might have to worry about the MPB's safety, Commander.
说的也是，那就希望他们不要相见吧。哎，会不会有点对不起克洛利克啊？
Good point. Let's hope we don't meet her. Then, or would that be a little unfair to Krolik? Groza gradually comes down, much to my relief.
如果被克罗利科听到，大概现在你就要担心基地车了。
If Krolik hears that, he would probably have to worry about their MVP too.
那就先给他道个歉，希望他能放过我的爱魔号。
Then, I will just apologize to her and hope she spares my Elmo.
啊，对了，之前通讯的时候时间太紧张，我没来得及告诉你。格林说，格里芬现在已经是一个普通的 PMC， 之前遇到的那些有格里芬标志的机械，可能只是巧合。至于我们手上的这个订单，在它背后的可能或者说其中之一，是吉拉尔集团。
Yes, time was tight during the previous transmission, and I didn't get to tell you in time. According to Kalin, Griffin is an ordinary PMC now, and encountering those machines with the Griffin logo was probably a coincidence. As for the assignment we received, there's a chance that the people behind it, or at least some of the people behind it, belong to the Gerrits Group.
吉拉尔集团
The Gerrits Group?
一个负责机械生产制造的集团公司。莱纳说，这个公司可能被牵扯进了这个订单里。
They are a mechanical manufacturing conglomerate. Lena says they might be involved with this assignment.
那么 ，Task 3115这个订单，我们还要继续完成吗，指挥官
So we're going to continue carrying out this assignment? Task 3115?
继续完成是不可能了。等把海伦娜安全交给格林，我们就去 brief 取消这个订单。
I doubt we can complete it now. After I hang Helena to Kalin, we will go to brief and cancel it.
可能要付一大笔违约金。
We might have to pay a hefty termination penalty.
哼，到时候希望格林能接听我的通讯，毕竟这个订单可是他交到我手上的。
Well, I hope Kalin answer my call when the time comes. After all, she handled me this assignment, you know.
希望你们的沟通一切顺利。
I hope the two of you can successfully talk things through. The door to the ops room slides open, and Mayling walks in. She stands before me wordlessly. Are we guilty in something?
美玲，
泥态图谱装载系统调试完了，
I have finished my adjustments on the Remolding pattern carrier system.
啊，好。测试情况怎么样？
Oh, great. How did the trials go?
以为指挥官会在意，我还犹豫了好久。
I was wondering whether or not to tell you because I thought you would be upset.
啊？
可您根本就不记得之前我。
You didn't even remember anything about what I said earlier?
美玲，对不起。
Mayling, I'm sorry.
哎，
自从接了3115这个单子，我们就一直被各种麻烦缠上，是我太焦躁了。
We have been based by problems ever since we took on task 3115, and I was being too anxious.
也不是。
It isn't really.
现在看起来，许诺你的休假和米酒都还不能给你，还需要你忙碌一段时间。梅林，对不起。
Right now, it looks like I wouldn't be able to give you the vacation day and rice wine I promised for you for a while. Mayling, I'm sorry. Mayling seems a little embarrassed. She shots Groza a frantic gaze, begging for her help.
队长。
Leader?
这是个提要求的好机会，美玲。
It's a good time for you to make request, Mayling.
闪电。
Groza.
那我需要好多东西。
Then I need a lot of stuff.
好。
All right then.
不先问问是什么吗，指挥官？
Aren't you going to ask what she wants?
是什么？
What is it?
我想想，之前说的米酒除外，我还想试试新的酒。科尔夫告诉我，他在佩尼泽那里的时候见到了很多种类的酒，这些酒效果和味道都不太一样。如果指挥官付钱，我都想试试看。
Let me think. Apart from the rice wine I asked for earlier, I want to try all the kinds of drinks. Courtney told me she saw Polonita stock all sorts of alcohol when she was with her. They all taste different and have different strength, so I want to try them out, provided that you are paying. How much alcohol fits in this one little fragile body?
指挥官，可不可以？
Commander, can you do that?
可以。
Of course.
那太好了，谢谢指挥官。
That's great. Thank you, Commander.
现在可以告诉我拟态图谱装载系统的调试状况了吗？
No, can you tell me about the adjustments and debugging you perform on the remolding pattern?
调试工作已经完成了，但是结果不太好。科尔夫带回来的数据里有几个字段非常奇怪。安装的时候我调整了一下，安装是成功了，但是我们现在基地车上零件储备不足，有一部分只能用类似零件替代。
I figured the adjustment worked, but it didn't turn out too well. There were a bunch of weird strings of data in that Courtney brought back, so I tried debugging them while performing the installation. While it didn't work, our MPV doesn't have enough parts right now, so I had to substitute some with other components.
刚才我去测试了克罗利科和纳美西斯的拟态图谱装置，启动时有限制无法解除，便携储存体中的坍塌谈话能量只能激发到68%。
I tested out Chronic and Nemesis remolding patterns just now, but there were some limiters that I couldn't remove when I started them up, and it could only simulate the collapse exilium within them enough to release 64 of their energy.
是帕斯卡留的数据有问题。
So, it's a problem with the data that Jessica left us?
数据和零件都有可能。
Well, it might be because of the parts too.
先确定是不是零件。佩尼泽那里有吗？
Well, let's first confirm that it's not the hardware. Does Polonita stock them?
我联系了佩尼泽，我们需要的那些型号，他那里也只有一部分。
I contacted her, but she only has some of the parts we need.
那这套系统还能用吗？
Well, can we still use it?
使用还是可以的。 我对它做了一点改进，也在克罗利科和纳美西斯的拟态图谱装置上测试过，确定整套装置能够在68%的激发状态下运行起来。
Yeah, it's still usable. I have made some improvements to it and tried them out on Chronic and Nemesis units. I have confirmed that their systems can operate at the 68 stimulation level.
68%，好。等能联系上格林，我再问问他。闪电和寇尔夫的装置还要麻烦你调试一下。
68%. Very well. I will ask Kalin about it again when I contact him. I hope you don't mind adjusting the device for Groza and Kalin too.
好的。科尔夫刚才已经去找海伦娜了，可能还有一点时间。队长。
All right. Kalin just went to give Helena a checkup, so it might take a while. Leader?
调试所需时间。
How long will the debugging adjustment take?
这个系统我还不是很熟悉，需要根据测试情况确认。大概1个小时的样子。
I'm still not too familiar with it yet, so seeing as it's need to verify the testing conditions, I think it will take about an hour or so.
预计将于1832后抵达新坐标地点。我会在1个半小时后返回。基地车的运行监控需要暂时交给你了，指挥官。
The ETA to that coordinate is 70 hours and 32 minutes. I will come back in 1.5 hours. During this time, you will be in charge of the MBB operation. Commander.
了解，闪电队长。
Understood, Captain Groza.
刚刚经历过连续战斗，还更换了素体，多休息一些时间也没问题。毕竟，我可不想再看到第2个升级的美玲了。
Seeing as you have been through multiple battles and changed your body, it's okay if you want to rest a little longer. I don't want to see another angry Mayling, you know.
指挥官。
Commander.
我刚才，指挥官。
I just no, Commander.
没事没事，美玲调试完成后也请好好休息一下。
Oh, it's alright, it's alright. Get some rest after you make the adjustment, Mayling.
那就辛苦指挥官了。4个小时后，我会来替换指挥官。
I will be leaving it to you then, Commander. I will come back to take over from you in 4 hours.
好。
Alright. Bilateral constraint. The little storm is both threat and shelter. Commander, squad is beginning reconnaissance of the target area. A small group of elites has been detected. Starting clean up. Threat level 3 assessed. Those units might pose a threat to our upcoming operations. Initiate site cleanup.
治疗装置就绪，
一起上，顺利抓获。
危险排除。能帮上指挥官？
确认到达新坐标位置附近。
We have reached the vicinity of that coordinates.
依据目前环境情报判断，西南方向229度，直线距离0.8千米，表现为处于废弃状态的工厂，应该就是此前信息中提到的疑似见面地点。
From current environment data, the presumed meeting point would appear to be on bearing 229 degree, 0.8 kilometers away. It appears to be an abandoned factory.
停车休整。
Bring us to a halt and begin equipment check.
车载监测器权限开启，警备系统关闭。指挥官，监测器回传的数据显示，这个工厂很有可能曾经是铁血的机械制造工厂。
Vehicle monitor authorization overridden. Security system deactivated. Commander, data from the monitor suggests that it's very likely this factory was once a charging ferry manufacturing plant.
选择这种地点可还真是恶趣味。联系格林，加密频段。
Picking a place like this for a meetup is a pretty bad taste. Contact Kalin and use an encrypted channel.
了解。
Understood. Groza attempts to hail Kalin again. This time, we wait even longer. Still, no answer.
还是无人接听。
格林到底干什么去了？
What on earth is Kalin up to?
有没有收到别的信息？
Did you receive any other information?
记录为空。
Records are blank.
持续呼叫。
Keep Kalin here.
地点到了，联系不上，我们也不能把海伦娜放在这里就走吧，或者就在这里等着格林联系我们。更何况，海伦娜自从回来就一直没醒。
Well, we have arrived, but there is no response. And we cannot leave Helena here and go. Should we wait here for Kalin to contact us? After all, Helena hasn't woken up ever since she came back.
海伦娜醒了哟。
Helena's awake, you know?
寇尔福，
After hesitating for a moment, I suddenly remember my previous command.
啊，对，检测完成了。
Yes. Have you finished your examination?
完成了，确实是有一些不对劲哟。
I have, but there seems to be a few things that are not quite right.
回到基地车时，海伦娜的身体内出现多处脏器衰竭，虽然是有过进行医疗干预的痕迹啦，但情况还是不太好。而海伦娜之前在进行医疗干预时被注入了过量麻醉剂，加上身体状况恶化，所以一直在昏睡。
After returning to the MPB, Helena began suffering from multiple organ failures through her body. Although there were signs of medical intervention to prevent this, she is still in a poor condition. On top of that, Helena was overdosed with sedatives during her medical treatment, and her physical condition is worsening, which is why she has been unconscious all the time.
这么严重？
Are things that bad?
只是之前哦，幸好指挥官的基地车上医疗设备还是很齐全的。海伦娜暂时没事啦，生命体征平稳，马上就要醒过来了哟。
That was earlier. Fortunately, the MPB medical equipment is quite comprehensive. In short, Helena is okay for the time being, and her vitals are stable. She will be able to wake up soon.
脏器衰竭的原因能查到吗？
Have you found the reason for the organ failure yet?
原因不明，只能知道是突发性的。还有，虽然是使用了医疗干预手段了，但海伦娜的恢复也很突然的哟。
The source is unclear. All I can tell is that it was a sudden onset condition. Also, while she received medical treatment, Helena's recovery was also a sudden thing.
推测原因。
What do you think the reason is?
不能推测，这样的病例，人家的数据中可从来没见过哎。
I can tell. A patient like this. I haven't seen anything like this before in my database.
但人家有一个猜想。
However, I have a theory.
是什么？
What is it?
既然海伦娜能在坍塌风暴中生存，那么是不是
Since Helena can survive in a collapsed storm, well, wouldn't that suggest that?
难道
Could it be?
失去坍塌辐射环境，反而会对海伦娜的身体产生负担。
An environment without collapsed radiation would instead put strains on Helena's body.
在基地车上，虽然基地车内部无坍塌辐射，但海伦娜偶尔会去车顶的无人机升降平台观测周围环境。
Although the MPB interior has no collapsed radiation, Helena would occasionally go to the draw elevator on the roof to observe her surrounding.
但此前停留在基地车上时，海伦娜也出现了长时间的睡眠。可能长期处于无坍塌辐射环境下，身体已经出现恶化前兆，而绿区的低坍塌辐射环境加剧了她身体的恶化情况，最终爆发出严重脏器衰竭。
When she stayed in the MBV previously, Helena also ended up sleeping for long periods of time. Perhaps her body already started showing signs of deteriorating after spending long durations in an environment without collapse radiation, and the low collapse radiation level in the green zone worsened her symptoms, ultimately resulting in severe organ failure.
没错，队长果然好厉害。
Correct. Leader, you are amazing.
别这样，科尔夫。
Don't do that, Kalfna.
队长就是很厉害嘛。
But you are amazing.
不过还有一点哟，海伦娜的那些能转化形态的球体，在箱子形态下，大概能给在里面的海伦娜提供合适的环境。海伦娜也一直没有回到箱子里嘛，身体恶化才会出现的这么快。
However, there's one more thing. Those transforming spheres of Helena's can probably provide her with a suitable environment when they are in the box. Helena has not been back in the box all this time. That's probably why her condition deteriorated so quickly.
如果推测成立，那这个完全免疫体
So if your theory is valid, then this full immune individual
可能并不是真正的完全免疫体。
might not be a true full immune individual, like reverse individual.
但一直追着 Task 3115这个订单的那些人，他们究竟是为了什么？
Those people going after task 3115. Just why are they doing this?
呼叫失败，信号受到不明干扰。
Call failed. The signal being disturbed. Cause unknown.
难道又是因为海伦娜？
Could it be Helena again?
外层的箱子美玲已经拿去处理了哟，不过给大家调试拟态图谱花了好多时间。刚才美玲说要先休息一下。
Mayling already taken care of the box. Also, she spent a long time debugging everyone's remolding patterns. So Mayling said she want to go get some rest.
那美西斯和克罗利科的情况？
Oh, Nemesis and Krolik.
依据心智信号记录判断，正在2级平层对战中。
From the neural cloud signal logs, they are fighting in level 2.
呼叫纳美西斯和克罗利科，海伦娜留在这里。科尔夫再次确认海伦娜身体状况之后，一同准备作战。
Attack them. Keep Helena here. Kovner, check Helena's condition again and then prepare for battle.
这可能是个陷阱，指挥官。
This might be a trap, Commander.
确实，这种可能性很大。但海伦娜还在，只要你们顺利回来，我们就没有任何损失。素体的补充费用除外。
Indeed, that's very likely. However, we still have Helena, and as long as you return successfully, we won't have incurred any losses. Besides the cost of replacing bodies.
不过已经有了拟态图谱，虽然只能以68%的功率运行，情况不妙的话，立刻撤离应该是没问题的吧。
Still, we have the remolding pattern now. Even if it's only running at 68% efficiency, you should be able to retreat immediately if things go bad. Groza gazes at me without answering my question.
指挥官要主动跳进陷阱里嘛？
Commander, are you going to step into the trap even though you know what it is?
以结果而言，确实是主动跳进去。
That seems to be the case.
但我们目前所掌握的唯一线索就在眼前，说不定还能获得一些别的消息。我也很想知道，追着 Task 3115，追着海伦娜这个完全免疫体的，是不是只有吉拉尔集团？
However, The only clue we have right now is dangling before our eyes. Who knows? We might gain some additional information too. I would also like to know if it's just the Giras group pursuing task 3115 and the fully immune individual's Helena. I return Groza's case evenly. Having confirmed my intentions, Groza gets to work at the main terminal.
已通知各作战单位，预计0020后开始行动。
I have already notified our combat units. We will move out in 20 minutes.
注意保持通讯。
Stay in touch.
了解。
Understood. Random medium. Sudden noise sparked a wave of wild disorder. Groza team enters the plant. The manufacturing plant has long since been abandoned. The remaining incandescent lamps shine softly on massive piles of assorted mechanical parts. A little further away, large fan blades are still spinning continuously. The dull footsteps usher through the empty and spacious plant, overlapping with each other.
暗淡的云层汇聚，遮掩光亮。
Darkened clouds strata, gathering, obscuring the light.
冲什么冲啊！你是没看到当时的情况吗？制定的什么破作战计划？前面那一大堆那哥什么的马上就要自爆了，你知不知道？
You want to charge in? Did you ever see the situation back then? Did you see that huge pile of gold whatever up ahead that were about to self-destruct when you came up with that dumb plan of yours? Did you?
隐藏在灰烬中的火种悄然熄灭。
Embers hidden in the ashes, quietly going out.
谁拖累你啊？你说我？最开始没有点杀成功的是谁啊？纳美西斯，要不要现在就进2级平层，我帮你好好回忆一下。
Now you're saying that I'm holding your back? Who was the one who didn't one-shot their target nemesis? Want to go to level 2? No, so I can help refresh my hair memory?
纳美西斯克罗利科，注意警戒。
Nemesis Krolik. Stay alert.
闪电，他们两个怎么了？
What happened to them, Groza?
可能是之前对战的事情，对抗各有胜负，但合作时结果几乎都是失败，评分都在 C 以下。
It might have been something on their previous one-on-one. They were evenly matched when they went head-to-head. But when they worked together, they failed pretty much every mission. Their grades were all Cs and below.
是啊，都是纳美西斯乱提什么作战计划，这么低的难度，要不是他，我还能输？
It's because of Nemesis' stupid plan. How could I have lost on such a low difficulty, if not for her?
优先关注当前的任务，克罗利克。
Prioritize your mission, Krolik. Oh no, we have problems in teams. That's not good. Kalfne and Groza, now Nemesis and Krolik.
队长，指挥官，这里好像全都废弃了，什么也没有哟。
Leader, Commander, it looks like this whole place is a write-off. There's nothing here, you know? The dolls study their surroundings, but all is quiet, and nothing seems out of the ordinary. Kalfne blends down and picks up a piece of scrap metal. She tosses it into the distance.
队长，你看，就算这样，也没有任何需要我们警戒的对象。
See, leader, if I do this, there's nothing we need to be wary of.
停下！
Stop! A strong tremor suddenly rocks the ground beneath their feet. The machines scattered all over the deserted plants come to life and start loading in on Groza's team who in the curse of the disturbance.
怎么了？
What's going on?
有敌方单位出现，外形判断为残留在工厂内的废弃机械，外形推测为泛用化铁血技术产物。
Enemy unit sighted. They look like abandoned machines left within the plants. Probably generic SF machines from their appearance.
我对不起。
I'm sorry.
这算什么？第二个纳美西斯？
What does this make you? Nemesis number 2?
掠过山谷的音调突然消散。
An ash racing through the valley, then suddenly fading.
为什么？这都不知道啊？因为你乌鸦嘴啊！刚才几次照着你的作战计划走都输了呀。
Why? Don't you know? It's because you are a jinx. Why else did I fail the past few seems when I followed your operating plan? Oh, please stop arguing.
准备迎敌。
Prepare to fight the enemy. Commander, we have spotted a large group of SF unit at the scene. Looks like the Gerard's group is involved. Can we handle it? Risk assessment in progress. Threats remains within manageable parameters. Eliminate the enemies and continue exploring the area for clues. Affirmative. Engaging.
按计划进行。实施抓捕。
对不起，队长、指挥官，大家。
Leader, Commander, everyone, I'm so sorry. What happened?
切，我倒是没什么，没有你，还有纳美西斯不是吗？
She means from before. I don't mind. If it wasn't for you, it would have been Nemesis, right?
追寻曲折的路径，散入陵墓。
Following a twisted road, landing into the forest.
之前找错行进路线的也是你吧？
Wasn't it your fault that we went down the wrong path earlier?
科尔夫，下次作战时不要擅自行动。
Kalin, don't act without permission next time.
绝对会的，队长。
I won't do that again, Leader.
周围有没有别的什么？闪电。
Is there anything else around you, Groza?
目前范围内没有发现异常。
Nothing unusual detected so far.
都没有。这样的。
Nothing at all? Contact?
什么？
What?
啊？
通讯有干扰。指挥官，你刚才说了什么？没听到。
Something interacting with our comms. Commander, I didn't catch what you said just now.
干扰？我这里一切正常。可能是因为海伦娜的外层箱子。我已经给美玲留言，但没有收到回复。美玲应该还在休息。
Interference? Then why are things fine on my end? Maybe it's because of Helena's box. I left Mayling a message, but I haven't gotten a reply yet. Mayling should be resting now.
我是说，有没有看到交接对象？
I said, did you see our contact?
没有发现。废弃机械以外，这里没有任何疑似交接对象的单位。
Nobody sighted. There doesn't seem to be any contact here other than those abandoned machines.
继续探索，注意安全。
Keep searching, but stay safe. Breakthrough 2. Rather than passively accepting captivity, why not try it out and intercept the foe? Wow, it's so much quieter here than it was over there. Doesn't look very quiet, to be honest. Oh no, over there. Huh? What? Focus and prepare to engage. All units, eliminate this group of enemies quickly.
开火，按计划进行。确认当前区域无异常。
Confirming nothing unusual in the current area.
行动继续。
Carry on.
这里就不能有点别的？那些破烂东西一点战斗力都没有，数量还多，打起来烦死了。
Can there be something else here? Those scrap can't even fight, but there's a ton of them. So taking care of them is a pain. Rorik, don't jinx it, please.
沸腾的土地，燃起喧哗的浪潮。
Boiling earth, blazed with rousing flames.
哈？会被偷袭的是你吧？
Huh? You are the one who is going to get a boost, don't you think?
好好，中场休息了，两位，现在还在战斗中哟。
Okay, okay. Give it a rest, you two. You remember we are in the middle of the mission, right?
不过队长，现在的情况有点像我们之前在威斯特港里的时候哎。下一步难道是通讯断开？
Still, things do seem a little bit like Port West right now, leader. Let me guess what happened next. Their comms get cut.
威斯特港的情况不可能再来一遍。不过现在没有坍塌风暴，没有突然出现的铂芥姆，就算海伦娜的外层箱子对通讯产生了一些干扰，还不至于到断。
If you did notice, the comms indeed had cut. Again, the events of Port West happen again. However, there's no collapsed storm now and no boardroom appearing out of nowhere. So even if Helena's outer box generates some comms interference, it shouldn't lead to losing all...
指挥官，
Commander? With her eyes constantly scanning the surrounding, Groza keeps moving forwards as she tries to summon help through the comms. The connection is dead. She cannot make any calls.
人家我，难道我真的读取的是纳美西斯的心智备份？
I don't... Oh, don't tell me I actually ended up loading Nemesis neural background backup data instead.
队长，
Leader.
我看到了。
I see. The dolls come to an halt. At almost the same moment, a heavy object falls right in front of the dolls, sending plumes of dust flying. A sea of red dots light up, but they keep a distance from the dolls.
怎么又是这些破烂东西？数量还真多。
Why this trash again? There's so many of them.
注意警戒。
Stay alert.
是指挥官的通讯吗，队长？
It is a transmission from the commander. Leader. Groza stares at the screen of her communicator for quite a while before showing the others what she just received. On the black screen is a floor plan of the abandoned plant with Team Groza's location marked on, though. A blinking white dot has appeared in the top right center corner. I didn't quite get it, did we? We got a message from someone? Like a help? Or there's a map? Breakthrough 3. Aim for the weakest spot of the cordon and achieve victory in a single blow. Yeah, we are approving the end of this chapter slowly, but it doesn't feel like we are that far much. So what the heck is that white mark? Not sure, but we need to investigate. Gloom, noise, ashes of the swarm. More of those robots. Oh my god. We can let those enemies stop our search for clues. All units, eliminate this group of enemies quickly. Alright, leader.
遮住了。
Their gathering flood have finally arrived. Should we look forward to their surf or let the wave carry us? Ebb and flow.
连接不上，这次也是，又是连接不上。
I can't get through. It's happening again. I can't establish comms. Oh yeah, and it kinda reminds someone on Port West.
怎么办，指挥官？
What should we do, Commander?
通讯干扰，确认不是因为海伦娜的箱子。
Are you sure this comms interference isn't caused by Helena's box?
一定不是。这次外层的箱子虽然看起来和之前的相似，但是没有任何科技含量，不会对通讯产生影响的。
I'm sure it isn't. While the other box looks like the one from before, it doesn't have any technological elements in it. It shouldn't affect our comms.
尝试使用备用通讯设备及通讯频段，持续呼叫。
Keep calling here. Try using their backup comms, gear and frequencies.
指挥官，有新通讯。
Okay. Commander, a new transmission just came in.
通讯方，
Who is the sender?
绘制没有显示。
Unknown. It's not displayed.
信号回溯。
Can you backtrack the signal?
不能，目前我们的信号完全被切断了，还不知道对方使用了什么手段能够连接到我们的通讯频段。可能。
I can't. All signal traffic to and from us has been cut off. I don't know how they managed to find our frequency. Perhaps.
使用本地临时频段，通讯方就在我们附近。
They might be using a temporary local frequency. And the sender is right next to us?
是的。
Yes.
接通。
Put it through. A dot in black appears on the projection screen of the communicator. Oh, that's this one. The part 2.
看来我的造访并不令您感到意外。
Oh, it seems you were expecting my visit.
这就是报告里的那个，看起来像6分仪的人形。
It's the one from that report. The door that looked like Sextant.
6分仪。
Sextant?
虽然对您的同伴知道他的名字感到惊奇，但我与他并不相似。希望您以及没有出现在通讯画面中的您的同伴，能够对此有更为清晰的认知。
While I'm surprised that you would know the name of my colleague, the two of us are nothing alike. I hope that you and your companions who are absent from this conversation will have a clear understanding of this matter in the future.
你是
And you would be?
非常遗憾，您还不足以知道我的名字。交出样品，结束您的任务，如何？
Unfortunately, the likes of you have no needs to know my name. How about hanging over the sample and ending your mission?
我不知道你的身份，为什么要把海伦娜就是你们所说的样品交给你？
I don't know who you are, so why should I hand Helena the sample in question over to you?
您已经依照您所获得的信息顺利来到这里，现在我就是您的交接对象。
Well, you have already followed the message you received and arrived here. Right now, I'm your contact.
发信息的是你。
So you were the sender of the message.
希望您不要产生误会，发出信息的并不是我。
I hope you won't misunderstand things. I was not the one who sent it.
那我为什么要交给你？
Then why should I hang here to you? I probe the doll in black tentatively while observing her on the screen.
不如我们做个交易，告诉我消息是谁发给我的，我考虑一下，把你要的样品给你。
In fact, why don't we make a deal? Tell me who sent the message, and I will consider handing the sample over to you. That doesn't seem like a fair deal.
一个像您这样的毫无存在价值的人类和我做交易，交出样品，您那些低劣的二代人形，那些无用的残次品，就不会全灭在我手里。
A worthless human like you wants to deal with me? Hang over the sample. That way, I will not completely annihilate those worthless defects that you call second-gen dolls.
你在工厂里。
You are in the plant? I picked up on the information that she had just given away. She has made no attempt to hide it anyway. Mayling mutters a reassurance to me under her breath.
指挥官，队长他们出发前做过了心智备份，那个不会全灭的。
Commander, Leader and the others backed up their neural clouds before leaving, so it won't be a total loss.
哦，您与您的同伴目前的处境，希望您能够有更为清楚的认知。现在，您的基地车上只有为数不多的物资，其中并没有任何类型的人形素体。
Oh? I hope you have a clear picture of the situation that you and your companions are facing. Right now, your MBV has little in the way of supplies, and nothing in the way of doll frames.
只要中断您的网络，深海就能够完全消灭您的车队，而我所需要等待的时间，甚至不会超过24小时。
If I sever your networks, aliens will easily wipe out your vehicle and crew, and I won't even have to wait for more than 24 hours.
你怎么知道？指挥官，怎么办？我们队长他们。
Oh, how did you know? Commander, what should we do? Leader, they...
经过你的帮助，闪电他们不至于会受制于这一个人形。
Thanks to your help, Groza and the others won't be overpowered by this one doll.
可真的没问题吗？
But we'll really be okay?
不用担心。
Don't worry.
阁下，您似乎忽视了我的存在。
Pardon me, but you seems to have overlooked my presence here.
时间到了。
Your time is up. The doll seems to be adjusting her communication module. After a bout of static, I hear multiple sets of slow footsteps.
这将是您能够听到的，您那些残次品所发出的最后的声音。在最后的时刻，允许您和您那些残次品做最后的告别。希望您能够心存感激。
This will be the last thing you can hear from your defects. I hope that at the very end, you will be grateful to me for allowing you to bid those defects farewell.
我去找找有没有备用的素体，可能还能找到。指挥官，我去找。
I will go look for some backup parties. We might still have some in stock. I will go look, Commander. I will go look.
等等，美玲。
Wait, Mayling. Oh my God, the Commander shows a aura of superiority.
我。
别紧张，现在闪电他们都装载了拟态图谱，还经过了你的协助改进，不会再出现和之前一样的情况。
Don't panic. Right now, Groza and the others are equipped with remolding patterns. And with the improvements you made, what happened in the past won't happen again.
可我觉得。
But I think...
相信你的技术，也相信大家，美玲。
Believe in your skills and believe in everyone, Mayling.
另外，开启警备系统，设置优先权限，启动基地车，测算信号屏蔽方式及笼罩范围，尝试寻找可用位置，重新架设通讯频段。架设完成后，接入长距离通讯，呼叫代码分区1中的所有可见链。
Also, activate the security system and set them to the highest priority. Start up the MBB and try to determine the method and range of the signal interference. See if you can find any usable positions we can use to re-establish communication. Once that's done, patch into long-distance comms and hail all available sensor pings in Encrypted Partition 1.
在闪电他们回来之前，我们需要尽可能保证我们自己的安全。
We need to do everything we can to keep ourselves safe until Groza and the others come back. All right. Holy. Okay, it's already ended of the chapter 5. Combined parameters. Every battle deserves a grand finale. Looks like our enemies the transformed version of Darchu.
看起来那个光点的位置快要到了哟，我们还要继续接近吗，队长？
Looks like we are almost at that point of the white dot. Should we keep approaching, leader?
继续行动。
Keep moving.
这什么东西啊？神神秘秘的，直接出来不行啊？
What the hell is this? Why the hell is it sneaking around? Can it just show itself?
疾驰过天际的流星，燃起长长的火焰。
A meteor racing across the sky, leaving a blazing inferno in its wake.
哦，是啊，我冲出去就能把这不知道什么东西砍了，你只能躲在后面放冷枪吧？
Yes, of course. I will just run out there and chop up whatever it is while you cover it the rear and shoot them in the back. Isn't that right?
好啦好啦，纳美西斯和克罗利克都很厉害哟，下次战斗也要麻烦两位保护人家啦。
Imagine that Nemesis and Crawling's interaction are more annoying than Kolfa, and even Kolfa is getting annoyed from it. Alright. Nemesis, Crawlix, you're both amazing, okay? Please take care of me in our next battle.
哼，当然。
Of course.
停下！
Stop. Groza's team stops outside a half-open door. The door seems to more function as a partition, as it does not reach all the way up to the ceiling. Through the half-open door seems to be a large room. On the screen of Groza's communicator, the doors representing the dolls are almost right on top of the blinking white dot.
看起来就是这里哟。
This seems to be their place.
维持警戒。
Stay on your toes. With Groza in the lead, the group enters through the open box. This is most probably a workshop for machinery assembly. The incandescent lamps overhead are almost burned out. Their flickering light barely illuminates the space. Near the center of the room is a large piece of machinery whose purpose is indiscernible due to its unfinished as well as derelict state. The doll in black is standing in front of the machinery, her face half obscured by the shadows cast by the flickering light.
虽然是无用的残次品，来到这里花费的时间仍然超出我的预期。
Why, I already knew you were worthless defects. You still took longer than I expected to get here.
啊，这是之前遇到的那个人形？
Is this the doll we met earlier?
戒备。
Stay on guard. Receiving Team Groza's warnings, the doll closed her umbrella. She plops the tip of the umbrella on the floor with an unwavering smile.
放 放弃无谓的抵抗，安心接受失败的命运如何？残次品们
How about abandoning your future resistance and resisting yourself to your defeat? The facts?
你来到这里，难道不是对我们的认可？
Isn't the fact that you are here an acknowledgement of our abilities?
认可？您可能产生了一些误解。无用的残次品不具备理解我们行动逻辑的能力。
Our acknowledgement? Oh, it seems you are misunderstanding something. Unless the facts like you do not possess the ability to understand our motives.
我们，你和六分仪。
Oh, are you referring to yourself and Sextants?
希望您不要将我与他相提并论。
Please, do not mention her in the same breath as me. The second, she is very annoyed by this, and this is good.
看起来，你和六分仪不属于合作关系。
It seems you and Sextants are not working together.
那么，你以及你们，在我们人形只有3个，弹药补给几乎为零的情况下，没有及时回收你们所需要的样品，而是伪装成格林娜，特意将我们引诱到这里。原因是什么？
Now, seeing as you failed to recover the samples you need in time, when there were only 3 of us, and we were practically out of supplies and ammo back then, may I ask why you decide to disguise yourself as Kalin and go out of your way to lure us here?
特意将你们引诱到这里。
Going out of our way to lure you here?
依据我们给出的消息，完全不查证真伪，以无知而愚昧的选择行动。如果之前还确实花费了我和他一些时间，不知现在身在此处的您，是以何种方式做出这个推断？
Even if you did waste my time and hers earlier, the fact remains that you followed the message we gave without bothering to verify its veracity and acted in a clueless and foolish manner. From that perspective, how did you arrive at that conclusion?
从六分仪到现在的你们，你更换了合作对象。
Given the change in phrasing from our to my and hers, it seems to have gone from working with Sextant to someone else. Groza drowses as she keeps her eyes fixed on the doll. The doll does not give a straight answer. She raises her umbrella again and assumes an on guard position.
无谓的猜测带来的只会是更加惨烈的失败。
You do realize that guessing blindly will only lead to a more tragic defeat, don't you?
不，失败的会是你。
No, you will be the one who is defeated.
上一次的对战以爆炸结束，没能追回你所需要的样品，你已经输给了我。
Our previous encounter ended in an explosion, and you could not recover the sample you needed. You have already lost to me.
什么？
What?
这一次会是同样的结果。
The same thing is going to happen this time. Oh.
你做出与自己身份并不相符的表述，希望你们能够认识到自己的错误，残次品们。
I hope you will realize the mistake you made, but not knowing your place, the facts. The doll in black stalks towards Team Groza, and her body starts shifting.
这次的教训，希望你们能够记住。
Hopefully you will remember this lesson. Ooh, round 2, and we are ready. There's a frog behind her. Let me repeat myself. The lesson will lead to your failure again. This lesson, I hope you will remember it well. That sounds very reassuring. Okay, let's change to a low accurate team. I hope it's enough and I will not fail. Because I think I did not quite level them up. But maybe I did. Let's start the combat. The boss battles will be kept in the video. Unknown. I think we know it's like lowest lava type of situation. Kalfa, can you get rid of this one? Explosive stuff. Okay, Krollik. Oh wait, it's explosive. There's another one here too. Oh my god. Okay, yeah. Let's firstly get rid of those guys. Before they blew me out. I think Kalin, I hope you're fine. Okay, good. Doesn't look like a lot of damage. Okay, this frosh. What does this frosh do? Attacks me. Well, that makes sense. Let's break her armor. I need to. What about if I switch with the ultimate? I will go into cover. I think I didn't. I didn't upgrade my. Oh, this frosh. Can we get rid of it? Not really. Maybe with an attack from Kalin. Okay, let's try it out. By the way, I think everyone has, besides Groza, has its new costume. Training costume. Okay, let's go like this. And then hope we are still fine. Oh. Okay, Nemesis. Ultimate. And we're already in second phase, so I think there will be no surprises in this chapter, but who knows? The last chapter definitely felt like very, very big. Let's go away with Groza. So we can activate Rollick's passive, and then after attack back in the in cover. And Kalin. Okay, next round should be the final one, probably. Oh my god, okay, that was a lot of attack. Nemesis. She did recover her stability. We firstly need to break that one. Or can you back up here? Kalin will heal you. Yes. You can rest. With this over. Not only to do ultimate. Okay. The next round will be the last one, hopefully. Maybe? Okay, Nemesis do the last shot to your probably potentially body. I don't sure why you know them. It won't be the last shot. I don't know why. Maybe it will trigger a cut. I see it. Never mind. We are under burn attack. Lesson learned. This time, it's the finale. Defective products. Is it? I have said it before. I hope you remember this lesson. That's it? Oh.
依据你的行动报告判断，战斗力确实提升了很多。
说不定是动真格了呢，那个大东西。
各作战单位报告运行状况。
68%，完成了呀，
到68%了。纳美西斯也好了，行动。
感谢你的帮助，一切都很顺利，黑眼。接下来你有2个选择：追随即将失败的6分仪，继续徒劳无用的任务，或者和现在一样，获得我的帮助，与我达成真正的合作。
Ooh. Okay, it looks like she received a message from someone just for like work with Sextant on a useless mission, or go and with me. But look, but we defeated her. Sadly, we did not verify if she actually did up. Like, I bet she will come back, but it felt good to have our revenge. That this chapter felt a little bit shorter than I think. I think chapter 4 was really dense and with a lot of stuff, and there is one last chapter with the main entrance of the game left. We will see how long and what will there be. I already see 5 stages of like story progress, and they tend to be longer. But we will end the chapter 5 here. So I thank you for watching, listening. I wish you a good day, night, afternoon, and see you in chapter 6.